Right, so I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be slightly different than my usual videos. Usually, I talk about physical fitness, but I realized this channel is called Strive to Fitness, and fitness isn't just a physical attribute, it is a mental attribute. And last night, I was walking home and I came very close to the rail yard, and I could smell the sort of lubricant that's on the tracks of the railway, and it's sort of same sort of smell that you smell when you get near to like older trains. And I was brought back to a few very fond childhood memories of mine. When I used to sneak into railway depot um, with my dad as a kid. I remember the excitement because I really liked trains as a boy, and we used to climb on these trains, get on these trains, some really, really old railway carriages like 1960s, probably 1970s, type of thing, and it's the late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, and I had a flashback of that, and I remember the excitement. I realized I don't go about life in the same way anymore. I've actually done quite well for myself, I would say. Um, you know, there's life's good, and good stuff is to come, definitely, um, in the future. But would I say I'm happy or content about myself? Not really. And I'm sure this applies to 99.9% of you watching this video right now. Now, this isn't one of those videos where I'm going to tell you that, I had clinical depression and then I cured it by doing this and that. If you have clinical depression, you should seek professional help by a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychiatrist, okay? So go and do that. And this is one of those videos where I'm going to tell you, oh, I meditated for like 30 minutes a day, and now my inner child has awakened. I'm not going to tell you that. What I'm going to tell you is what I am trying to do to improve my mental health, which is admittedly bad. You see, one of the things I've realized is that I have no positive thoughts in my head. Like, I have to force myself to do positive thoughts, to think positive thoughts. And this really came to light when I started something called gratitude journaling. So, I've got my diary right here, and actually on my diary, I write down like the date, and I write down 2 to 3 things I'm thankful for. And when I started, I really struggled because, when I wrote, I am grateful for, I'm grateful for what? I had to really force myself to write something down. And, it really took me a lot. And this is insane. I realized just how negative my thoughts are, and just how constantly these negative thoughts are in my head. And I will bet that is a constant in your life as well. As a matter of fact, I would argue that for most people I know, that is a constant. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. One of the 2 practices that I'm actually doing. The second one is actually meditating. Now, apparently, meditating should help you with remaining present in the moment, and this has actually, this should actually work in that direction. And this is something that I'm really, really hoping for, because honestly, I'm not a very present person, and it's probably because I use my phone way too much, and my attention span is that of a fly, because social media, YouTube and whatnot. Specifically YouTube, I don't use a lot of social media, YouTube shorts and whatnot. And yeah, I had this, this event recently. I went on holiday, and I went to see the sights, and people come from all over the world to look at what I was looking, and yet I felt nothing. As a matter of fact, I was unhappy. I wasn't in the moment. I was thinking about other things. When I go back to work, or some other stuff that wasn't related to what I was seeing or doing in the moment. I was thinking about after, and things I had to do after. The holiday was over, and I realized just how unable to enjoy the present moment I am. It's just how unable I am to enjoy the present moment because I am just not present. I'm not there. I'm physically there, but I'm not mentally there. And this is something that I'm hoping is going to change with meditation. So there you go. These are the two practices that I'm doing. Combined with some sort of dopamine detox, which is basically and it kind of involuntary because honestly I only have like Facebook. I only look at it like once or twice, like every 2 to 3 days. That's it. And I watch a lot of YouTube. I am a YouTube addict. I watch a lot of trash on YouTube, but I also I learned a lot from some YouTube channels. So YouTube is a bit harder for me, but I'm trying to curtail my use. And yeah, this is what I'm doing: gratitude journaling and meditation. And yeah, I hope this is going to help with improving my mental health. We'll see. I'll keep you posted, and as always, see you in the next one. And by the way, if you want to see some unconventional videos on mental and physical health from small YouTuber, click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell to be reminded when a video comes out. See you.